Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be doing my 2022 bullet journal setup. Mine is defo very art heavy, but that's just what I wanted to do, so I hope you guys enjoy and find some sort of inspiration from it. I'm going to try not to talk too much since a lot of it is very self-explanatory. I'm using a notebook therapy notebook. This is the Tsuki Cup of Galaxy bullet journal. I will link it below for you all. It does say limited edition on the website, so I'll definitely link it below. It's really beautiful and it has like a holographic cup on the front and really gorgeous holographic gilded edges. So obviously I started with my name. I originally was going to use these Pentel brush pens, so that's what I started with here, but I had a feeling it would be way better with watercolor instead, and I'm so happy that I made this decision as I love all the paintings and art I created in this setup. And I'll actually be uploading a more detailed video of all the paintings I created in this video, just so you guys get to see like the process and how I use the watercolor. And then I have this flip out front page idea that I got from Plant-Based Bride, where I created simple grid spacing and a key. I decided to create some really nice art on the front of it. The theme I kind of went for was based on, don't quote me, but I googled it, blue willow, which is the blue and white Chinese pottery that all your parents probably owned at some point. Next, I moved on to my cover page where I added this really detailed 2022 title, and then on the other side I made a quote page which I really loved and found so encouraging. After outlining all the sketches, I used watercolor to add the blue willow kind of look. I wanted to add like a bit of a gradient of two colors on the quote page, which you guys will see me do a little bit into this part. And I ended up using the Pentel brush pens for this because they have such beautiful colors, and I have two really nice ones. I used grey and like a lighter blue, like a cornflower kind of blue. So yeah, I really liked how that turned out as well. So next I did my Uni Calendar, which I did a little differently this year because I always use like a single page, but I wanted to make it a little bigger this year so that it wasn't just all kind of crammed together. And I also wanted to add a painting to it, and I definitely didn't need the painting to be a whole page. So yeah, I loved using my stamp set for the months, and it really gave like a really nice vibe. I then used watercolor again to paint this art piece. I used watercolor for all my art in this setup, and yeah, I really loved how it turned out. Next I did my future log, and I used my stamp set again to keep the spreads pretty consistent. I kept the spread really simple because I add all my events and dates to it, so I just kind of needed that extra space without any art on there. So moving on, I wanted to focus a lot more on growing my art on my channel over the next year or so. So I created a YouTube page with 12 boxes for the months of January to December, and I can kind of just keep a track of all like my progress here, like subscribers and views and watch time and stuff like that. So on the next page I made an art inspiration spread, and I've never done this before, so it should be interesting to see how it turns out, because I really have been focusing on my art more over the past few years, and I just wanted a space to kind of add anything arty. Could be stuff I've cut out of magazines or books, or just printed, just anything that makes me feel like art inspired. I then added the months of the year to the YouTube progress spread, and then painted another really cute watercolor painting to give it something a little extra. So for my last two spreads for 2022, I had to make a goals page, obviously, to just make realistic and reachable goals for the coming year that really pushed me to my best and encouraged the most growth and productivity. And then lastly, on the other page, I made another quote page that I found on Pinterest, which I think goes very well with the goals page next to it. I know my setup is very art heavy, but honestly guys, it's so nice to be able to be so creative with my bullet journal. It's such a personal thing, you know, and just make sure you remember that if you decide to start bullet journaling. So here is my final flip through of my 2022 bullet journal setup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I loved making it and I hope you all loved watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want some more chilled content from me, and I shall see you all in my next one.